Welcome back to Bricks at War. Today we're going to take a look at my command post platform. Once again, welcome back to Bricks at War. We're going to take a look at the CPP, which stands for Command Post Platform. The CPP is designed to support commanders out in the field by allowing them to help field operations with updated information about the enemy and to communicate with other elements within the battle space. The CPP may operate as a single vehicle and has all the equipment to support the commander's needs out in the field. But in many cases, we'll be working with multiple CPP Humvees that are connected to a Tactical Operations Center, also known as a TOC. Depending on the operation, the CPP takes about 15 minutes to set up or tear down. The CPP also incorporates an onboard vehicle power system that provides ample power to support the vehicle and an air conditioning unit to keep equipment and men cool while working in the field, without the need for external power source. So let's go ahead and take a look at the model itself. As you can see, this model is a really good looking model. It also comes with a trailer, and we'll go over the ins and outs of that trailer here in a minute. So the CPP is mounted on a Hummer, and the Hummer is built to the standard size being used by most builders that are working in the 1/35th scale at 8 studs wide. This is really great because it allows you to seamlessly integrate with your current Army collection, as most of you probably have the same standard size in your Humvees that you currently own. Let's take a look at the front of the model here. So the front of the model has a fairly standard slope to the hood seen in other builders' Humvees. It includes a pair of headlights at the front, and it also has 2 doors in this particular vehicle model. The doors on the side, of course, do open. And unlike the actual model itself, I've replaced the door panels with the chevrons on there to indicate that this is an Allied vehicle. When the doors open, this allows you to gain access to the inside and insert minifigs relatively easy. The top will pop off as well, so that helps you out with this particular process. I'm going to move this around a little bit so you get a better idea of what the rear section looks like. So the rear section of the model has multiple doors to gain access to radios and other support apparatus for the command center. One of the things I really enjoy is the appearance of the roof. It's covered with antennas and other components. As you can see, it has a built-in air conditioning unit up here, as well as the power source on the roof. There's a power generator built up here, along with other support equipment. It's carrying a pair of fuel tanks, which we'll move this around a little bit here, get a better look at it. And it's got a radar dish mounted on the top so it can communicate along with other communication apparatus. Let's go ahead and take a look at this side here. I'm going to actually flip the door open so you can get a look inside. So it's got multiple hookup points and radio equipment mounted in there on that particular side. And then the rear, it's going to take me a little bit of work to get this open. Also has access inside there. You can see it's got a couple of radio components. And then in here, it's got another piece of equipment. I'm not quite sure what this represents, but it is removable. You can pull it out. It may be a power source, but I would have to go back to the builder and ask him what exactly that particular item represents in the build. Over here, we've got more radios and connection points, and another panel here showing, I would assume, the current power availability being produced by the power unit on the roof of the Humvee itself. So this unit is built in desert tan, but could easily be converted to either dark gray or even a woodland camo color scheme for your particular army, depending on what you're operating in. I'm going to go ahead and move the vehicle out of the way, and we're going to take a look at the actual trailer. So the trailer is built on the M1101 trailer scheme used by the U.S. Army, and it's a pretty great design. I really like the hitch point at the front of the trailer here and how he designed this to work to give you this A-frame look to it, and then its connection point on the very front of the trailer. Now, the cloth-covered top of the trailer is actually brick built, and it's fairly easy to remove, allowing you to put equipment inside and store other gear. So we'll go ahead and open up that. As you can see, it's also got a full down ramp in the back, allowing you access to the trailer as well. Now, they don't really state what the trailer's use is, but my guess would be is to carry additional tents. This allows the command post to be set up, and then a tent can be added onto the rear of it, giving it more workspace for commanders to operate out in the field. This was a great building experience. Instructions were well made and easy to follow. The builder also included the OI file for Lego Studio and the XLM file so that you could upload the parts list to your Bricklink account and easily find the parts that you have in your collection and then order those parts that you don't have. Like I said, there were no really unusual parts in here, so you should probably have a majority of the parts in your collection if you've been building for a while. Now, if you're a builder and you're designing kits or instructions and you're not including your XML file in the sale of that kit, shame on you. That's the number one thing I'm looking for, other than a great build, is an XLM file so that I can quickly and easily pull the parts I need to build the kit. Now, like I said, the parts you needed are fairly standard and easy to obtain on Bricklink, so even if you don't have any of the parts, you should be able to get them relatively easy. And the instructions come at the price of $2.50. You can't beat that. How could you possibly go wrong at that price? I can't believe that the builder is selling the instructions for that price. I would definitely say this is at least a $5 instruction kit and would highly recommend that he raise his prices a little bit. But that being said, at $2.50, I'll take it. I did find one collision error in the instructions on the support stands for the trailer itself. I chose not to include them in the build to fix this issue. I did notify the designer, and he is working on a solution at this time. I will definitely be picking up some more of the instructions from this builder on Rebrickable in the future. I recommend that you go over and check out his page. Once again, it's Zaturon, Zaturon, and you can easily find him on Rebrickable. Also, he can be found on Instagram, so if you have any questions for him, definitely reach out and talk to him. As a builder of large mocks, I'm always looking for interesting equipment to have in my displays. Let's face it, there's a dozen or more builders out there building M1 tanks and M2 Bradleys and all the other standard equipment that the U.S. Army hauls around. I'm always looking for something a little bit different, and this particular model fills that need. It's specialty equipment that helps make my mocks stand out, so I'm always on the lookout for something that's cool like the CPP to put on display. Hopefully other designers will follow the designer's lead and create some cool and unusual equipment for the community at large. I want to thank you guys for joining us at Bricks at War again today. We sure hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, feel free to leave comments in the comment area. We're always looking for your feedback. And also, if you've got some future videos you'd like to see, please let me know. We're excited to get into 2025 with quite a few videos that we've got lined up to make in the next few weeks. And we'll be dropping those hopefully once a week. So meanwhile, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.